Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Usman, and in this video, we will go through simple operations like inserting, deleting, and displaying of data. And here you see a simple form that contains and get the values of book name and author name, and it displays uh, the added book records. So the insertion, deletion, and showing of records all will be take place on one page. So let's start. I just enter a book name like DSA and any name. I say Jack and press on submit button, and here you see the added value, that is DSA Jack, and there is a delete record button. Before delete, we go our database and check either it's updated or not. So I press on refresh, and it shows the updated data, that is DSA book title DSA and author name is Jack. So we go back to our page, and here I insert one more book like and again anyone name, just submit button, and again go to database, refresh, and it shows the updated book title and author name. Here ID is auto increment. So again go to page, and I just press on delete records, so it delete the record, and we are on the same page. Even when I press on submission, I press on deletion, we are same page. So that is basically our task, that we will stay on single page that we are using for insertion, that is delete. And again I go to the database and check either it's updated or not. So recently it shows 4 records, so I press on refresh. Now it shows the present 2 records, and previous as two records I have deleted, so it's only present 2 records. So to check this working of code, now we will going to break down the code that I use, and here we start with HTML part of our page. And HTML, when open the HTML tag, it creates a form where user can input book details, and this method mean our data that will transfer securely. And next I use table, and table just used for alignment and for better and give nice centered layout, so that's why I use table here. So going down, it take 2 rows that are book name and author name. So tr is basically our table row, and td is table data. So first I add a book name, and I say that input type is a text, or and its type should be text, and name should be book name. Again author name, and it type again should be text and author name. So in the end I just add submit button, and submit button should be aligned at center, so its value should be submit. So that cover this upper part, that is book name, author name, and submission button. Here I close the tr tag, table tab, and form. Now I go to PHP section where our database connection is made and other operations are held, that are basically deletion and insertions and showing the records. So here in PHP section there is a connection function that will connect our web page to the database, and it use the MySQL connect function, and it contain four parameters like host name, username, password, and along with our database name. So this will basically connect our form to the database, and in here I said if connection failed, then it shows the connection error. So if it cannot connect to the database, it shows error. And below here I use the delete functionality. That is uh, when we click the delete link, it sends the ID, and here it check either its ID exists or not. If ID is exist, then it store the values in this function, that is did means our delete ID. So I write here that is did. So it deletes the specific records where we click. And here MySQL query that will basically connect, uh, and inside here there are uh, there are two lines, and these lines basically collect the user input from form, like book name get book name and author name get author name. And these at the rate symbol basically use because it hides the warning if variable is empty na. So that's why we use this. So going below, there is book name, and here we insert the record, that is book name and author name. And why I use this, because it checks either book name is empty or not, or if it's not an empty, then it insert the values into our database. And finally MySQL query runs to insert the values. And here below, that is select, and it shows the book that are currently saved in the table. And this SQL command select from my book fetch every record that is saved. And this get will store the result that we will display. So inside, going down, there is a again table, and this HTML table this time displays the records that we fetch records here, and it will display the records in this table. So basically here is the header, and header contain values 4 that are ID, book title, author name, and auction, that we will made like either we delete or not. So the header row has 4 columns that are ID, book title, author name, and action. And you can see here that is ID, book title, author name, and action. And inside I use a while loop, and this while loop go through each record and fetch from database. Each record is stored in rows, as you seen here, that there are rows and 4 columns, 1 2 3 and 4 columns, and the data are shown in rows. So for each record it get data and shows in rows. So when the user uh, click on delete, then it will delete the selected value, that, or you can say selected book, and then reload the same page and delete the particular entity, as you shown previous. As I click on delete, so it again reload and back to the previous page that is used, where I entered. So here below there are the closing tags and that close our HTML document, and this is the complete working book management system that contain insert and display and along with delete functionalities. So thank you for watching.